Hello everybody, this is that Zoo. This is part 6 of Sonic the Hedgehog, part 4, sir. Part 4 of Sonic the Hedgehog on Game Gear. I want to skip ahead to the end of the game. Here. So let's load up the data. There we are. And this is Labyrinth Zone. Yay! You may notice that the overhead map is zoomed in a bit. There, to show the top part. This is also the 4th zone, like the Genesis version was. I grabbed the shield even though I didn't need it. Make the water zone the 4th zone. Seems to be the theme here. Like the Genesis version, you need to grab air. You need to get air every now and again. The bubbles are breaking through the surface, or you'll drown. When you stay underwater for too long without air, you get a 5-second countdown, which lasts way more than 5 seconds. There's bubble pocket, air bubble. 5-second countdown lasts way more than 5 seconds here. I don't know if it did that in the Genesis version too. I wasn't really looking. It lasts way more than 5 seconds here. There. Spring box up here. You can see the countdown. If you look at the game clock, you can see it's lasting way more than 5 seconds. Well, give me a bubble. See, there's a checkpoint over here, but over there, but we really don't need to get it. Pokers. Poker? I barely knew her. These light blue platforms will ride up when you stand on top of them. Just don't ride them up to the top or you'll get squashed and poked. Ride this thingy. Got all the rings. I usually miss them all on the first ascent. That's something. I need to hurry or I'll drown. Oh, dang it. I don't know if it's the emulation or the game itself, but you may notice it's slowed down a bit. You may notice a 30-second discrepancy between the game clock and the run time here. About a 30-second discrepancy. That started when I started the act. Like I said, I don't know if it's the game itself or the emulation from Mega Collection Plus. Don't know there. Yeah, you see here, here's a 10 ring box here. But if you hit this magical switch to the left, it becomes a one-up block. I probably should just took the 10 rings, but oh well. It's not like I need the lives. No bonus, I went too far. Should have just took the 10 rings, I don't really need the lives. But I probably made it up with the time bonus. Special stage 7. 700 points per ring. Getting the big money here. Big money. I don't know if it was in practice or if I did it in the video too, but I lost control on Special Stage 3, which is this. So more bumpers, that's going to make it even easier to stay in control. Go over here, avoid the bumpers. Avoid them. Dang it, that one bumper down there isn't helping. That one isn't helping. The 97, that's pretty good. Let's get out of here. Get the cons. Here. And made it. 100 points. That was sucky. Wait, 700 points per ring. You're getting big money here. Yeah. 2 lives, alright. Act 2. Let's go. That first enemy catches me off guard. If you jump up here, avoid this, watch out for their spikes, you get 20 rings. Up here, if you need it, there's a shield up here, but you don't really need it. So you fall down there, if you go to the right, you can see an enemy there. If you jump over the enemy, You get 10 rings here. And the enemy will just, if you jump over him, the enemy will just throw out all of his dangerous things, so pretty easy to beat. There, hop over this pit. There's a 10 ring box over here. Grab that. We can grab it. Here we are. Then you pull down this pit to continue. Now watch out for these spiky balls. If you have spiky balls, consult your doctor. They hurt and are unnatural. So you gotta wait for a bubble. Gimme. There, if you fall down this pit and go to the left, you'll see this axe 1-up here. Ride the spring back for a quick recovery. And grab another bubble here. You kind of need that. And wait for that thing to descend. Checkpoint. Now watch out for the fireballs. Underwater fireballs, that makes a lot of sense. I want to check if there's anything else in this game, I guess. Wait for a bubble. Come on, give me a bubble. There we are. Avoid the fireballs that shouldn't logically exist. Ride this up. Ride it up. Giddy up, pony. Come on, go faster. I'm going to drown. You don't want me to drown, do you, game? Now, this bubble pocket placed in a pretty awkward spot here because there's an enemy here. And if you hit an air bubble while you're jumping, you'll come out of the spin and get hurt. So if you let the enemy get too close to the air pocket, you get hit. You gotta watch out for that. There's a vulnerability over here. Don't know if we're going to be able to put it to any practical use. We can try, but I really need to get another bubble. This last section's a bit cruel here. A bit cruel, but it's doable. Okay, that's the last air pocket to the surface, so you got to kind of book it. And you have to go through the shaft of illogical fireballs again. See, that invulnerability doesn't really last long enough for you to be able to use it. By the time you get to the shaft, it'll run out. Now this is another part where the Game Gear version is easier than the Sega Master System version. You walk to the left here. Normally there's a pit of spikes in where I'm standing, and the emeralds hit it in this spike pit down there. What you need to do is I need to hit that invulnerability I hit down there, and you need to kind of hurry up and get up here. In the Sega Master System version, it should last long enough for you to get up here, but you saw in the Game Gear version, it kind of runs out pretty quickly. So they moved the emerald to an easier location in the Game Gear version. You just jump up here, and here it is. A lot easier, isn't it? And the axe over here. That's a lot easier. The Game Gear version is easy mode, basically. Which I don't have the Master System versions, I can't show you. So you can see the 4th emerald down there. Special Stage 8, which is the final special stage. 800 points per ring. This is where all the big money is. The big score. Big time. Big time. There's a lot of bumpers here. Yeah, I missed the 1-up, and I missed the shaft, I missed continue altogether. See, that one's kind of pretty hard to do. Because there's bumpers everywhere. I guess modest, I guess. I don't really need to continue. We should still be able to break 500,000, pretty much. Hopefully. We might. There's still 2 zones left, so probably. So Act 3, even though you're underwater here, you don't need to get any air pockets, air bubbles. You have unlimited air for the Act 3. And go jump on that spring and come up, you get extra life. Let's go jump through these spikes. There we are. And you can continue to the right. And Robotnik. The Labyrinth Zone boss is kind of tricky. He actually has HP unlike the Genesis version. You hit him 8 times. Again, he'll appear in the middle, then he'll appear on the left side, then the right side. See, in the middle, he'll launch two balls on either side. Then once then on either side, he'll launch a missile. Here. It's pretty tricky at first, but once you get the pattern down, he's pretty easy. 8 hits will do him in. Now, one final obstacle. If you beat him on the left side, you gotta jump over this pit one last time. Be ashamed to fall there. Probably should have done better on that special stage, but oh well. End the zone. I want to get out of the Labyrinth Zone as much as you do. Let's go. 5,000. So save the game. See, that last special stage is kind of brutal. I'll take 37 rings. Save the data. And I'll see you next time.